Of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Colorado State Rams. The Rams ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
The throw to the outside is complete, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, two guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The Rams offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He's got the tight end. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got his man. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A give to Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rams will punt this one away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop for the return at about the 28-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. Sails one into the middle. Wide open, he makes the catch. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to Brown. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Showing off the arms. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to... Oh, he's got some space. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got him still on his feet. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely center cut, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Sets up the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab. Push down for the tackle. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. He'll keep it himself. Here's a little room there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. With the catch, it's Mosley. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Rams have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Hand off for Brown. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs and hopefully move the football.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulls and fires complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete.
Snags it, and there's running room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Had to throw it before he wanted.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last connection just a hair short of the 1st down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 23 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Aggies in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Rams want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have...
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Rams will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Hard-hitting tackle. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give to the left. Smashes ahead. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. The play action fake. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got the back over the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even. Great place to start. running to the left. Picks up the first down. Maybe a crease. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll toss it. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line, and they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Trying to punch it in. And he's got it. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Wants to throw on 3rd. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they're going to score again. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.